It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Jerome Baker, who just continues to produce as he approaches 80 tackles for the season. It's the Titans and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a... Dropping 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. He's got it fumbled pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Here's a throw. Into the hands of Ocampo. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Bengals and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And you can see that he's likely in store for some serious work today. He's coming into this final game in position to finish as the league's rushing champ. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Flying right side. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 25,
honesty, that space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Titans will get set to take over. To throw it on first down. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And he gets him around 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They run once more with Spears. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down. That just did.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play action on first. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. They're on it, that's intercepted. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Arden Key there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. sends Samuel right. Third and long for him here. It is caught left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 2nd down and 5. From the 31. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Bengals back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They send Samuel right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Setting up a throw. That's caught for the first. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals. From the red zone now. Finds a man right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll throw it again. Has it in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now is York to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got time here, and he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. To throw. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Bengals are on the move here. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short. Looking for a throw here. He's got a man left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Still sticking with the passing game. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Motioning him from the slot right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Groupie sends it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's incomplete left side. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they trail the visiting Bills in that ball game at halftime. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Anthony Richardson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Jackson now to return it. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. This is Spears heading left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw on 3rd down. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They send a tight end in motion. Spears running behind center. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They go play action on 1st. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now on first down. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. There's a counter give to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got a man, Robinson has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I can't help but watch these games. It just hear Pete Carroll in my head all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You got to finish. And so many times, Kate, we see in this league, you get a 3-score lead, you let off the gas a little bit defensively, you don't fight to finish, you let the opponent back in. Not with this defense and not with that sack. They are aiming to finish this thing, and with time a-ticking, they may just have done so with that sack.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. Robinson on the inside give. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing off the play fake here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. A tight end in motion now. From the 45 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now the give for Bijan. Has a lane inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch it earns some momentum.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th down. Groupie sends it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked out at the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. They'll throw it again. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. From the 27. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass it's in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans drop the lead back to 13. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds his target, Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Bengals moments away from win number 12. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Another carry for Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The Bengals take this one on the road. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week.